This is not financial advice. This is not legal advice. It's for entertainment, educational purposes only. And everything I say is my opinion. Please don't make any financial decision based on anything that I say in my videos. Please hit the like button, the subscribe button, and all that other YouTube stuff to make sure that everybody gets up to date of what I say in these videos. I sent out 2 tweets earlier this morning concerning willful blindness. It's a legal term. It's judicially motivated, and I just want to give you just a little synopsis of my mindset. Okay, they're in a position where they can sell our shares multiple times over. And let me give you an example of what I'm talking about. Say Jack buys 100 shares. Okay, Jack broker then lends Jack's 100 shares to the hedgies. The hedgies then sells Jack's 100 shares to Bob. Now Bob's broker now comes and lends the hedgies Bob's 100 shares. So now Bob's 100 shares, Lou buys them. So then Lou broker sells Lou's 100 shares to Mike. And now Mike buys Lou's 100 shares, and then Mike broker lends Lou's 100 shares. Do you see what's going on? You have an original 100 shares that's been loaned multiple times over and over and over again into infinity. And the reason they can get away with that is because of the failure to deliver. Nobody seems to care. I know they have the T1, the T2, the T35, and all these other dates where they're required to turn over the shares. But if there's no repercussions for not turning over the shares, if there's no consequences for not turning over the shares, the hedgies, the brokers, they just don't turn over the shares and just keep reselling electronic shares that don't exist over and over and over and over again, diluting the value of the company. And this is not just restricted to AMC. This is not just restricted to GME. This is restricted to the entire market. Whenever the hedgies see a company that they set their sights on, they try to do it to Tesla. They try to do it to Google. They try to do it to Amazon. They try to do it to a lot of really great companies. And things the SEC, the DTCC have what I call willful blindness to the fraud and corruption that's going on in the market. Okay? And this is the definition of willful blindness, and I'll go into it in more detail. Willful blindness, also known as conscious avoidance, is a judicially made doctrine that expands the definition of knowledge to include closing one's eyes to the high probability of fact exists. While the doctrine originated in the center of drug trafficking cases, it has since been expanded to a wide array of prosecutions and is increasingly used in white-collar cases. The use of willful blindness doctrine in criminal prosecution is deeply troubling. But the point I'm trying to make is, when I'm connecting this to willful blindness, is that we retail investors, we're not market professionals. I mean, and I'm sure there's apes out there who are very well versed, who have a lot of financial experience. I'm not one of them. Okay? A majority of what I learned about the market, I've learned in the last 18 months, especially because after the buy button fiasco in January of last year. So if we, with our limited experience, can see all the fraud, all the manipulation that's going on, the SEC, the DTCC, that has decades of experience, how are they not able to see what's going on in the market? The only thing that I can think of is willful blindness, or straight that they're just as complicit as the hedgies, as the brokers that engage in these fraudulent practices. I mean, at this point, it's getting outrageous. Adam Aaron said we own 90% of the float. Okay? And for over a year now, every day, there are always more buys than sells. So if there's more buys than sells, every day for over a year, what's that? About 250 trading days. At this point, there should be no shares available, because the retail investors are buying and holding. So every day when you go to Stock or Track or whatever you use to verify how many shares are available to short, how many shares are available in ETFs, every day there are more and more shares, and retail investors keep buying them up and holding them, and every day they just find more. So for the SEC not to see what's going on, for the DTCC to not see what's going on, my only conclusion is willful blindness. And is this willful blindness violation of United States RICO laws? Only a court can decide. But a DOJ RICO racketeering investigation, coupled with my civil RICO lawsuit, is going to shine a light on a lot of the malfeasance that's been going on in our stock market probably for the last 50 years. Anyway, please hit the like button and the subscribe button. I appreciate y'all on this journey with me. And let me know what you think in the comments about willful blindness. Let me know what you think about they having the ability to just keep selling these shares over and over and over again at infinity. I appreciate it, gentlemen. God bless.